Equal justice!
Equal justice!
What do we want?
Equal justice!
What do we want?
Equal justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Equal justice!
Good morning. My name is Councilmember Andy King. I represent the 12th District in the Northeast section of the Bronx. I am also the co-chair of the Black and Latino and Asian Caucus of the New York City Council. I want to thank everyone today, this morning, for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning the Lord has blessed us with. The reason that we're out here today is to announce a move to repeal New York State law that has hindered, harmed, and has destroyed the lives of countless New Yorkers and families across the state of New York. And this is Criminal Procedure Law Local 240, the Law Article 240. Today in the New York City Council stated meeting, I will be offering a resolution calling for the repeal of 240 and inserting Criminal Procedure Law 245. I want to thank Assemblyman Lentil, who is also carrying this bill up in the State Assembly, and we're looking forward that we change how the defense has an opportunity to provide better representation to all New Yorkers who come through the criminal justice system. One of the things that we have found over the years is that many people have been held in jail for longer periods of time due to the fact just because of the representation and because of this inadequate law that we have. We want to make sure that if you have to go into the criminal system, that your attorney is fitted with the best opportunity to provide you with the best defense. What we're understanding today is that the way the law is written, discovery is not free. You know, we have to demand discovery. I think if you are unfortunate enough to have to go through the system, your attorney should have information right at hand the minute you walk in the door so you can get the best defense. This is what we're asking to do. We're asking the state to do. We're calling on the Senate to move it. Now, we understand that the Senate has had some challenges when it comes to this piece of legislation. The Assembly gets it right. The Senate has a problem. I don't know if because you're a Democrat or Republican, but at the end of the day, it should make a difference. This is not a black man issue. It's not a white man issue. It's not a brown man issue. It's not even a woman issue. It's a human issue. And we need to make sure that everyone is treated fairly. I'm asking the Senate to recognize that this can no longer be a game in the judicial system. We're talking about, as I remember, an old superhero who used to fly around for truth, justice, in the American way. Now, I don't know what happened to the American way, but I know truth and justice kind of escapes us depending on the color of your skin or even what your gender can be. So we need to make sure that if you have to go into the system, that the playing field should be equal. That means what? If I have to go into the court system because of an allegation, then my attorney should have the right information to say, listen, they have nothing. All right, you do not have to make a deal. And I find it absurd that people are making deals to go to jail and find out later on that there wasn't enough information to hold them in Rikers Island for a year and a half to 2 years to start. Yes. That's unfair. It's not right for families. It's not right for the breadwinners. It's not right for dads. And it's definitely not fair to the 19-year-olds who are starting their lives who get sucked up in the incarceration system and then kills their future. We know when you have a record what it can do for your future. Whether or not you're able to obtain loans for schools, whether you're able to get good jobs. And the funny thing about America, even though you have served your time, when you come out in society, still hold you accountable for crimes that you committed. Or they say you committed. So I'm thankful for each and every one today as we come out to make this call. We're starting this conversation. We're going to continue this conversation. We want people to understand around the city of New York and the state of New York, we need to protect every New Yorker, whether they're out of jail or in the jail system. But more importantly, we need to make sure that we have a judicial system that is fair. So I want to thank everybody again for coming out, and we're going to stay strong. This is not a new conversation, but it's a conversation that will continue to happen until we're able to repeal 240 and put a system in place that's fair to everyone. So again, thank you to everyone. I'd like to call up right now the Senator of Assembly Bill A 365, Assembly Member Joseph Lentil.